All right, good afternoon, everybody. Dr. Shankopotamus here, working on a single handle Delta faucet. I'm assuming there's a lot of other faucets out there that work the same way. And as always, I appreciate y'all who have joined me up here and signed on to the channel. I appreciate any of that. If you like this video, please go ahead and sign up with us. The more people I can get on board, if I can get above 1,000, I get back to actually being able to monetize my videos. And if you're looking at this 10 years from now, maybe I'm above 1,000. Who knows? But anyway, check out the subscription for the channel. I really appreciate it if this is helpful to you. So what we're going to be doing, I'll show you what's happening. This is my outdoor faucet. Anybody out there who sees this video has got some ideas about a true outdoor faucet. This has been out here for about 6 years now when we first built this area. I couldn't find any faucet that was a normal looking faucet like this that was specifically made for outside. In other words, handle the freeze in the winter. And so every summer, no matter what I do, I drain the water out, try to do everything, and no matter what, there's enough little bit of water left in there. If you get a good hard freeze, it busts it. So let me show you what's going on. So you see we got water coming out the side. Whoop, let me show this to you. Here we go. See, you got tons of water coming out and around the side here and onto the counter. This could be happening inside as well. This is just my outside faucet, so I have to do this every year, so I thought I'd put together a video of it. If anybody knows of an outside faucet that really can handle the freeze, then please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. What I've got, and I've bought them in bulk. Let me show y'all what I got here to repair this with. What you're after when this happens to you is these little guys. That's a little piece that's down in there. Let me see if I got a part number for you here. Here's the Delta. There you go. For this faucet, y'all can see that. Now, let me come on up here. There you go. 119919 Delta stainless steel ball for the lever handle unit. Bought them in bulk. I think Amazon or somewhere like that. So you can see I've gone through a few of them. The other thing you're going to have is a new seal. Now, I've got several of these too. I do not, unfortunately, have the part number, but it's pretty easy to find because this is what actually breaks. Now, sometimes I've dug around in here and found out that this is all that was broken, but oftentimes this is cracked and the freeze is enough to actually crack the ball right down the middle too. So we're going to have at it. First thing you want to do, go down underneath your sink, get all your water off, okay? And then we'll open up the faucet, let all water in there drain out, and then I'll show you how we take it apart. Here we go. All right, so I've got the water off in the underneath the supply, and you can see, depending on the pressure you've got, you may have a little bit, nothing coming out here, there's a little bit dripping out back here. Now when you look at your faucet, most of them there's a little plastic piece right here with your hot and cold. It's got a little blue and red plastic cover. Mine, obviously an outside faucet, it's long gone. There is a Allen wrench, an Allen nut inside of here. You want to get that Allen nut out first, and then we'll lift this handle off. Okay, so I'm not sure if these are all the same on the faucets. This one's about a 1/8 is the size. If you're stuck with metrics, a 3 will do it. If you got a 3.5, it's going to be a little bit closer. But a 1/8, at least for these faucets, is what you're going to need to get this Allen screw out. Okay, so you can see when the handle just slips right off very easily. Here is the top or steel ball, right? That's going to fit right into there. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all, see what we can see here. Yeah, so you can see that's the top that fits down in there. It's really pretty easy. Sitting inside of here is our plastic piece. That's going to go. I'll come up and I'm going to take this supporting, I don't know what you call it. I'm officially not a plumber, but I know how to do this. Whatever, this nut that we're going to take off here. And we get this part off. I'm going to use a crescent and get a hold of it. You could use just about anything that you can get across the top of it and then be able to get it off. Let me get this thing unscrewed. I'll show you what we got. All right, so to show you on this thing pretty easily, just get it across there. It's not that tight. And you don't want to over tighten it because you will end up cracking your plastic kind of washer support piece in there. So it comes right off, no worries. And then you just get, I'm gonna have to get a wrench, I guess. Get a pair of wire pliers to hold that in. you just pop it out, or a screwdriver in the side here, and you can get a hold of that and pop it up and pop it out. So let me, don't want to come out just by hand right now. Okay, let me get a hold of a little wrench, little screwdriver. Well, we'll pull that out and I'll show you the next couple of steps. All right, so I just got a hold of it here with a regular pair of channel locks. Just pops right out, real easy. And once you're in there, you can see if you guys can see that. See that crack right across there? Just lifts right up, and that's where it's busted. I don't know if the ball's busted on this one this time. Yeah, see that? See where the, that's what tends to happen. There's a place where it's been soldered right there together, a little light weld, and it tends to crack right through there after it freezes. And like I'm telling you, I've multiple times tried to find a better faucet. The other thing you have in here, and I sometimes will replace these feel like they're just fine. You've got seals. Let me show you this down inside of here. Maybe we can get this to where y'all can see it. There you go. Get you got a little sun on it. There you go. Now as you focus, there you go. So I also keep some of these around. Those guys feel pretty good. I replaced those. Sorry about that with the camera. Ooh, it's awful. I replaced those last year, so they're still nice and soft, and they're doing just fine. They got a spring below them and a rubber little grommet kind of washer on top of there. So that's another thing you might want to make sure you have if it's been a long time since you've been in there, several years in there, you're already in there, go ahead and pop a new set of those in there. But like I said, this year, the springs are still good, the rubber still feels good, and I know they're just a year old, so they're fine. All right, so now we just go back and do the reverse. Take your new ball, put it onto there. Pay attention to the way it's facing. There's a little notch in the front of the ball, or the front of the handle of the ball. The notch is going to go forward because that's the notch that you're going to screw the support nut there on your handle. That screw goes into there. Okay, so just set this bad boy down in there. There's also a notch to help you locate here on the side. See there you go. There's also a notch there on the side. Let me get it where you can get it focused. There you go. To help you locate this in the right position. Of course, we're going to put the new one into there, obviously. Let me drop these in, and then we'll tighten it down. Okay, so the other thing I want to point out, this has a little notch in the side of it as well, so that the ball will get located properly. I forgot about that little notch. That way you shouldn't be able to put it in the wrong way. The wrong way at all. But you got that little notch here, and then inside of here is a little pin that sticks out that it fits right into. And that way you're always lined up where you're supposed to be. See, notch the top and the front. The ball only goes one way. All right, so now we're in our cover here. I wish I knew the fancy name of that. I know somebody's going to flame me for that, but you know, I really don't care. As long as you guys know how to fix your faucet. And so that's in. It's good and tight, lined up. On we go. I don't know tightening torques on this. Just don't over tighten it. I usually hand tighten it and then go with if I've got good movement. Okay, so take the wrench to it, twist it down just a little bit, make sure it still moves pretty freely. Make sure you don't crack the plastic cover in there. Okay, that seal in there. Alrighty, zoom out here a little bit so we got everybody tightened down. See, it moves fairly freely. This also is moving very freely here. And we'll turn our water on underneath our supply. We'll see what we got. All right. Okay, so the water's on. Let's get a look and see. And there you go. Plenty of flow, hot, cold. We've got nothing at all coming out the sides anymore. It's a really quick fix, really easy fix. If you do start to notice any leak after this, just go back in, make sure that your seal is seated in there properly, that you didn't over tighten it and crack it, or maybe you didn't tighten it enough. Put a little extra little bit on it. But as you can see, this thing is not leaking a bit. Well, that's Dr. Shankopotamus showing you all how to fix up a Delta single arm faucet here, and hopefully that was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel. Appreciate all your comments and all your nice words, and hope this has helped y'all out. Y'all have a good afternoon.